The paper,
and
yes,
I made a mat,
yeah.
you know, because I thought that would look really nice. So I made a mat, and then we used our embedders. Yeah, there you go. And just one of the vases, and it came out really nicely. And then I thought, well, actually, we could change it up a little tiny bit. And if we took an 8x8 and we took our companion paper, I could make another mat with my favourite photo strip, this one, remember? And then we could add that to that, and doesn't that look lovely? See?
Yeah,
so, of course, there are so many different options. Once you start to integrate these mats, it's a game changer.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
So I'm building a little set here. Now, let's have a look at the one. This is kindly donated by our friend Dee, your fave.
Thanks very much,
Dee Paramore. There we go. Jack Vases. I like this one. I thought this really does hit the spot.
It's beautiful. Do you mind if I hold that up just briefly, Barbara? Is that okay? Because you can see, so we can have a close look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. So you can see there, lots of art. And, do you know what, you can really throw lots into this. If you like your gel plates, if you like your backgrounds, that's really, really going to be handy there. So, okay, right. Any questions, email us in. studio@homecraft.com. So, Bob, what would you like to do next?
Thanks, Charlie. Right, so I thought first, let's look at Dee's artwork. Let's just enjoy it, and let's deconstruct it. Often, just talking through how it's been made is a real help. So, once again, what we've used here is a 6x6 card blank. So let's deconstruct it, because for a lot of you, that will be logical. So we've got the 6x6 card blank, and then what Dee's used here, in the background, she's used a piece of blue designer paper, companion paper, but she used a piece of our designer paper. So let's have a look at this. So this is a piece from, I think it's from Amazonia.
Right, okay.
Okay, Amazonia designer paper.
Yes, yes.
So it's double-sided. It's the more mellow side, right? And I can see exactly where Dee cut this piece out from the background.
Oh, okay.
So she's, rather than making a background, she's clean and tidy today. She's sourced the background in the designer paper. So let's say I've done the same thing. I've cut the same thing out just so that you can see. But that gives me, let's have a look, that gives me lots of other pieces of paper, right? And this is where we can cut out the bits that we need. Right, so we're not wasting any of these bits. So don't think, well, why are we taking it out of the middle? Surely we take it. No, you can pick exactly the background that you want, like this, and then you use these bits to cut out your elements, if you like. So let's say, for example, now we know where we found that piece of artwork, right? Then I thought to myself, okay, so enter our dies. Here we go. We've got these dies, haven't we? Now, Dee, okay, she hasn't had the advantage of our beautiful mats.
Yeah.
She hadn't got that yet. She's just using this one. So she was using that one there. Do you see?
Yes,
because that's the one that gives you all those.
Yeah.
So she's used that one. Got it. Bingo. Okay, so I could use that too. But what about if I wanted to make that mat? You know the clever mat? If I wanted to take one of these, and I'm going to take my favourite, which is the film strip doodle, right? And then I'm going to say, right, I want to go larger than that, though. So I want to cut this one out. See the second one in?
Yeah, sure.
So I'll cut that out. This is what I get. So I'm using companion paper. So instead of using the white one like that, I'm going to put that behind there. A completely different look. Do you see?
Yeah, yeah.
So that looks pretty cool as well. So you're looking at the different ideas, different choices, right? Paneling. This is bigger than that. Look, I couldn't make it that size before. Now I can make it any size I like. And that really, to me, is a big solution, to be able to change the size of that frame. Got it? Right, now let's have a look. We've decided I'm going to go with this option. So now we're going to look at this, and now I'm going to stamp up these little vases. So I'm going to use the bits that we cut out to stamp the vases up. So the first thing I want to do, for example, let's just give you an example of how to do this. Even these little scraps like this, just take a black archival ink pad, all right? And then what we're going to do is just stamp it up. And I can decide now, for example, if I stamp that up, I want to make this a bit lighter. See, I'm not wasting any scrap. That is the vase. And all I want to do now is cut it out. See? So then you cut it out and you colour it in. So colouring in, you can use pergoliners.
Yes.
You can use pergo colours, anything you fancy, just to colour in. Right? That's pretty straightforward. So let's just say that I've already coloured in. Then I'm going to cut out. So I've done 2. Let's do the third one. I'm not going to colour in. I think we know how to colour in, right? And what I'm going to do now, I've just shaded. So what I've done is, let me just show you. If I cut this one out, then I've got my third vase to do exactly what. So let's just cut this one out.
Stock-wise, by the way, of these stamps and the mask, don't forget, lots of it have now gone. So 70% has now gone. So £13.49. My word, busy evening. Thanks so much indeed for watching.
So you can see that now I've got to decide how I want to. I've just cut this out. I've coloured it in. It's pretty basic.
Yeah.
On the back of these, I've put little stickers. Do you see little razors? Yes. So let me just pop that on there.
Just love the attention to detail.
Right. So now I'm going to decide where I want to put these vases. Okay. How do I want to set them? And now I can look at my leaf, my foliage, and I can decide how I want to, because they're mix and matchable. Do I want to put that one in that one? Do I want to put that one in that one? I can decide now what I want to do. I've decided where I want to put my 3 vases, like that. So once I've done that, I'll just make a little line there. So I've got a rough idea. That's that one. Yeah? I'm going to do this before I stick it down. Do you see? Hang on.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to hold it like that.
Yep.
Decide where I want the vase to be. Make a little mark, like that. Right, so that's my 3 spots. I know now that's where the foliage has got to go. So now I'll take my 3 leaves.
Yes.
And I'll decide. But this is where this particular vase stamp set comes in to play, because you can use any of your flower stamps, not just the foliage that we've given you here. Use anything you like. Okay, so once you just need to make sure that when you do this, that your vase sits there, right? And that's how that's going to sit, like that. Do you see? So that one's going to go there like so. That's going to stick there. Then this one is a bit taller, isn't it? So let's just see if this works. Then I'm going to take that one and I'll set that one. I want to move that one over a little bit because I think he's going to, that'll do. So I want to move that one over a little bit. And you just build your composition. So it's quite easy, really. So I'll pop that one there, and I know that that vase is going to sit there.
Yep.
That'll work. Then we'll stick
it.
that one. See, this is going to look good. And then the third one. Now, the third one, let's have a look. That's that little delicate one. That'll look pretty there. So we've got it centred. We know where we're going with this. You see? So you've made your little mark. You know how to position it. There you go. That's that. That goes in there like so. And then all you do is you can just ping off the little bits of, you know, the sticky fixers.
Yes, I know.
They just raise it, don't they?
Yeah.
Right, and you just ping that off like that. And then you can just lay it down. Actually, do you know what's always a good idea with this stuff? There. That's always the best idea, isn't it?
Classic tweezer. Always handy.
The classic tweezer. And the way that we're going to... Oh, let me just pop that down like that. Right. And the way that we curl this is like... we curl it like as if we were rolling up a cigarette. This is old habits die hard, Charlie.
Yeah.
A rollie, right? So you roll it up. God, you know, I stopped smoking 30 years ago and I still remember how to do a roll up.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah.
Imagine that was a demonstration. If you can do this.
if you can do that, you can make a 3D vase. And then
Tune in tomorrow for some rolling, maybe.
Yeah. And that's the easiest way to do it. It is.
Anyway.
Chief roller-upper. Right, so but that's how it works. And then it's so easy, really. Honestly, this is straightforward. It's just a little warm-up, but I wanted to just have a little shout-out to Dee to show you how simply you can do this. And then, of course, the colouring in and what have you, straight away.
Yeah.
Then whether you choose to add the old one, or like I decided was to take this one and go around the back with that one. I rather like that look as well. So that's basically as simple as that.
I think it's that.